Hello and welcome back to Tells. My name is Busi and this podcast is on poker and love. I'm joined by my co-host, Andrew Nemi. Yay!
Hello. Notice anything different? We got a new lamp. Just no. The set is completely different now that we've got a new lamp back there.
You shaped.
I did.
We decided to record the podcast today and it took Andrew 50 minutes to get ready.
Yes.
Did you forget how to shower your body? Like, how does it take you 50 minutes to get ready?
I had a lot of thinking to do in the shower.
What
That's
were
where
you
I do. That's where I do almost all my thinking.
What were you thinking about?
You know why? Because I'm by myself. Nobody talking to me.
That's rude.
Is it?
Yeah, it's rude.
Well,
I haven't been talking to you for like 10 days, so...
That's right. You have not. So I acknowledge that.
Eye roll.
You've been giving me some space to rest, both physically and mentally.
Why did you need mental rest?
Doesn't everybody?
Tell us why you needed physical rest. What happened to you?
I got the Rona. Got the vid. The old sea bug. Go to the vid.
Okay. We don't need a whole like montage of COVID short names.
Yeah, tested positive. But there's a lot of timeline in there that we could go through because we didn't test positive right away. We meaning me. Let's throw it all the way back to...
2 weeks ago.
The end of January, basically.
Really?
I think the meeting that I mentioned in the previous episode of Tell's podcast took place on like January 28th or something like that.
Mm.
So, yeah, mentioned that, had a meeting with somebody who was positive with coronavirus, but I didn't know that until after the meeting, the very next day, which... You guys can guess it was Brad Owen, since like he's told people in his videos that he has it or had it. So anyway, went to a meeting with him and 2 other people.
Did they get it?
No.
So were you sitting next to Brad?
Well, Brad drove me home, and
I told you about that.
You told me about that.
Yeah.
What?
You could have driven yourself or taken a bike because you had the idea to walk.
I thought you told me to get a ride up from him.
Did I?
Get a ride home from him, yeah.
I told you not to walk.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
So do you think you got it in the car ride on the way home? Brad was just heavy breathing.
Well, he
germs.
also offered me a sip of his beverage when we were at the bar.
God.
Which I should have said, no, let's be, smart about this whole virus thing that's going around. Which I thought I was being pretty smart about, but I guess not smart enough because I knew Brad was kind of out there living his best life. And I took the meeting. So I can only really blame myself, can I not? So anyway, felt fine for, I don't know, like a week after that because we recorded the show and no symptoms yet. Me and you took a test where we had actually ordered these mail-in tests. You do it at home. They're called Pixel Lab Core.
No, it's the Pixel by LabCorp.
Okay. And so it's just like self-administered.
Yeah, it's exactly the same process as the UMC one.
Mm-hmm. So that was like...
Tuesday.
Yeah, we did that on a Tuesday. So that was, like 5 days after exposure, I guess. Because that was on a Thursday.
Yeah.
We took that test on Tuesday, mailed it in that day, and then you get the results next day, right?
No, I mean, we got the results the next day.
Okay, so it's either a day or 2. And then the test results came back negative.
Right.
You had started feeling like you had a sore throat?
No, I didn't have a sore throat. I just had tiredness. And I think I had a headache on like Sunday.
You told me your throat was sore.
Did I? I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Thing of the past. But yeah, I think I didn't feel 100% on Sunday and Monday before we took the test. But I thought it was probably just psychosomatic.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took the test and they both came back negative.
Yeah.
And then Andrew went down. When was that? Like Thursday or Friday? So it was like a week for you.
Yeah. About a week after exposure, started getting some of the symptoms. So started getting a headache, started like feeling pretty tired, and then a mild fever showed up. Then we went for a second test over at UNLV.
Yeah.
And that one came back negative for Boosie, positive for me.
I don't get Rona.
No, you're strong. Strong Zulu,
That's
South
right.
African
Zulu
blood.
warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, you bounced back, like whatever those symptoms were that you had went away after like a couple of days, basically, right?
yeah, I just like I napped 2 days in the afternoon after work,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was fine. If that was coronavirus, then thank God that was all you got. Mild fever.
Yeah, so I had
tiredness.
I had a temperature around, I guess it peaked at like 101.5.
I never took my temperature.
Yeah.
You took it like 5 times.
I took it several times a day.
What is the benefit of that? Because can't you just feel yourself burning up?
I guess like you would get like real heavy chills if the worse it gets.
Right. Like we never had a thermometer at home.
Yeah.
This was the check.
Okay.
So you
Well-
like literally coddled your thermometer for days and
Literally?
days.
I don't know about
Just
literally.
like-
I don't know about literally, but I mean, of all like illnesses that you want to keep a close eye on and monitor pretty closely, I would think that this is one of them.
Really?
Yeah, because we don't have like one of those oxygen meters that some people have.
For what
Oxidizer,
reason?
oxygen meter, whatever it's called, to see like how much oxygen. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, you see, I don't know. My way of dealing with health at home is not to like purchase all the things just so I have them. Like I grew up without any of them. So for me, the first thing is not like, oh, check your temperature. This is how I check my temperature.
Sure.
And then you check a different part of your body. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate, but like you can feel when your body's not right.
Of course, but like, I mean, if symptoms get pretty bad for this one, then
You would know before
you're
a
supposed to go to the
thermometer
hospital.
would tell you. You would feel
Mm-hmm.
bad enough, and you don't need a thermometer to tell you that. Do
All right.
you?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Isn't it good to just kind of monitor the dashboard?
I don't know. I mean, I think like psychologically, when you see data, you can feel worse too, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it's helpful if it's like dangerous, but you would actually feel worse
Okay, but what
before
if
you
it's-
needed to.
But what if it's moving like in the better direction? Won't that like also like give you more encouragement and lift your spirits and make you feel even better? Doesn't it work both ways?
Did it work like that for you?
Yes.
I mean, we used the Whoop. Like
Yeah.
the Whoop showed elevated heart rate or whatever,
Respiratory rate, yeah.
respiratory rate, and like a very low recovery rate
Yeah.
to show that something was amiss. But I don't know. I didn't grow up with gadgets. I didn't have an oxygen.
Neither did I. I'm just saying like some people for this virus specifically are using that to monitor whether they're doing better or doing worse each day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not anti data. I'm just like sometimes it's a little bit overkill, you know? Like people get neurotic and then you feel worse.
But it's not like I'm doing this like all the time for every little instance of sickness. Am I? No, I am not, regardless of what face you make.
No, I just what did I want to say? I forgot. How do you feel today, Andrew Nemi? First day
First day of what?
without a fever?
That was yesterday.
Oh, okay. So
Yesterday was first day without a fever. So what's today? Monday, the 15th. Yes, because yesterday was Valentine's Day.
happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day. It was great.
You're gonna put like hearts.
Sure.
Okay.
Can maybe do that. So second day, no fever. Definitely feeling as good today as any other day.
What did you think about
my
while
entire life.
while you were sick?
What did I think about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like there's added stress because of so much unknown and like potential ongoing issues, and because everybody just can react differently to the virus, So you don't really know like what to expect or how long to expect things, and yeah, it's
Were
kind of
you nervous?
stressful a little bit. Yeah, I mean, could be worse tomorrow. You never know.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I didn't spend a lot of time like I heard about the different iterations, but I didn't spend time like reading up about,
Well,
what
I did. I had a lot of time in my hands.
what leads to what. You know what I did when I took a nap? Well, I took a nap 2 days, and the third day I watched a Spanish movie about women trying to improve their sex lives.
Okay. While you had Rona, or not, or while you were resting from whatever it was.
While I had psychosomatic illness. That's
right.
my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Spanish women trying to improve their sex lives.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I used my time.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to listen and not read the subtitles too much. So now that you've overcome the Rona, what is your next move, Andrew Nemi?
My next move in life.
Yes. Don't you feel a new lease on life now that you've overcome the dreaded coronavirus?
Well, I'm a little hesitant to jinx it. I don't want to say like we're 100% better.
How will you know if you're 100% better?
Well, they say that you can end your quarantine after 48 hours of no fever.
Okay, what are we doing?
So we have to wait until tomorrow morning to get the green light on that.
Okay.
But after that, assuming it goes to plan, I mean, you're supposed to like worry. I mean, you still have to take all the precautions, of course, but like, it's unclear whether you can get it again the second time.
Yes.
So,
unknown.
But you are supposed to have like antibodies for at least a little while.
3 months, I read.
Okay. Hopefully.
One place said 3 months, another place said a year. So nobody knows.
Who knows? Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully those antibodies will take us up to vaccine injection, and then we'll be superhuman.
No.
We can do anything.
Okay.
Literally. So yeah, I mean, just like making sure everything is all back to normal, but then
You're going to go for a run?
probably.
See how those lungs are doing?
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't been working out, so that's one thing.
It's a good thing you started working out, right? Like in earnest
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm. That is
Going
good.
for a couple runs.
Strengthen the lungs a little bit.
Yeah. Did you say anything to Brad after he infected you with coronavirus?
What is there to say? What
You
is there to
gave
say?
me this.
Well, I mean, like I said, I knew he was out living his best life, and I went to the meeting, so what can I really say?
Well, a listener of the Tells podcast had something to say.
Oh, yeah?
Brad Owen's punishment. They said, long-time listener, even long-time blog watcher. I watched Brad's latest vlog, and he revealed at the end he tested positive for the big Rona. I wasn't terribly surprised based on what he shows on his socials. Not exactly being Dr. Fauci approved. Right after finishing my YouTube watching, I popped on my headphones to listen to another delightful episode of Tells while I cleaned the kitchen. Then my heart sinks to hear the news that Andrew was exposed to COVID. Putting 2 and 2 together, this was obviously Brad's fault. And he said, this injustice cannot stand. The people demand recompense. What should the punishment be? Brad was on a heater at the Bellagio prior to testing positive. May I suggest he Venmo all of Andrew's subscribers $10? Never mind, he can't afford that. How about he's only allowed to wear favorable apparel for 12 months? Let's open the discussion to the entire podcast audience.
Okay.
So, listeners of the podcast, what should Brad's punishment be?
Open to ideas. Hit us. hello@tellspodcast.com.
Yeah. And obviously, Ryan says, I'm mostly kidding. Glad that Brad seems to have a mild case. And I hope both of you don't get the virus. Take care. So now you know, Ryan, what happened.
Mm-hmm.
One of us got the virus.
That is true.
For as far as we know. Like, who knows? I don't know if I had it or not. Maybe not.
I don't see how you couldn't.
Maybe it was just like, it was on the way and it was like, no, Zulu Warrior, no thanks.
Don't want any of that smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how you couldn't have had it though.
So yes, let us know what Brad's punishment should be. Leave us a comment, write to us, hello@tellspodcast.com, or you can call or text us 702-690-9299. Well, Andrew Nimi, now that we're no longer worried about your health, you're going to go back to playing poker? People are missing the vlogs.
I am.
You are.
Yes.
Okay.
Not today, but yes.
Where's your first stop going to be, do you think?
Like
Which casino?
in Vegas or?
I don't know. Oh, I didn't know we were thinking outside of Las Vegas.
We got a lot of places to go. We got some places to be, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Together. We need to see the world again.
Okay.
We got places that we haven't been to yet together. We got places that we have been to together. We got a lot of places to be together.
Just pick one. Just pick the first one. Is it going to be Bellagio or Wynn?
Probably Bellagio.
Okay. That's all we needed to know. What else do you have to talk about on this episode of Tal's podcast? I mean, the past week, 2 weeks has been pretty quiet, uneventful. Andrew just woke up, just moved from one position, one lying spot to another lying spot.
Bed to couch. Mm-hmm.
Bed to couch.
Couch to bed.
And
a lot of naps.
I did realize how much stuff you do when I have to do the cook and do the dishes.
You're saying you appreciate me a little bit?
Kind of. But yeah, it kind of sucks to do
everything.
To cook and do the dishes.
Yeah.
And to do all the laundry and so
thanks so much for doing all of that stuff for me while I was sick. I appreciate it a lot.
I know, but you did that for me when I napped for 2 days, so that was sweet of you too, you know.
So 2 days equals 12 days for me. Seems fair.
You're older, so you know.
I also have the man flu version of Corona.
I know. That's what I said to a friend. I was like, thank God it's in man flu territory. We can handle this.
Yeah.
Because it is concerning. What would I do if it was worse? That's kind of.
Well, knock on wood. Hopefully everything is in the past.
Yeah. So that was one observation. I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping house for more than one person, because it's fine. Like if you're a single person.
What about missing me physically?
Yeah, but you wouldn't let me touch you, so there's that.
Trying to be safe. You were missing me physically, though. I know.
Yes, I was missing you physically. Andrew Nimi.
I believe it.
Okay.
Our lovely neighbors. Shout out to them too. They gave us some care packages, multiple care packages.
I know we have an OG neighbor. She's the best. She gave us some Starbucks. What is it called? Sort of like a
tea.
Sickness tea.
Yeah.
And also a little Valentine's care package, which included mimosa and breakfast items and chocolate. And Andrew's mom sent us some cookies.
A lot of loving people, caring people out there, isn't there?
So shout out to Mom Nimi over in Michigan.
All right, let's talk about Bitcoin, shall we?
What about Bitcoin?
I'm just kidding.
Is it 50K yet? Let's have a look.
It's still doing things. I was just trying to think of other things that have happened since last episode.
Nothing.
Basically nothing aside from Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's at 48,287.77 as per at time of recording. So hopefully by the time you listen, it's over 50K and you actually have some Bitcoin.
We'll see. I'm pretty happy with that number as things stand, as things lie.
What did you miss the most? Because you still spend all your time on Twitter anyway. You just didn't want to talk about it.
Got pretty sick of it.
You got sick of Twitter?
Just miss people and going out and you know.
You weren't going out that much.
You mean like from the previous like week or whatever?
Right, like in your sick time.
Yeah, I know, but like compared to like a week ago or what? I'm just talking like generally. I'm like really.
Yeah, I have a lot of this sort of situationship fatigue.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I'm kind of over it.
Where do you want to go?
Mexico. I want to go to the coast of Oaxaca. That's where I want to go.
You love some Mexico. You love you some Mexico.
I do. And there's new resorts open in Oaxaca, and they look just wonderful. Just my kind of speed, like
Okay.
earthy.
Are we allowed to internationally travel? I guess we are. I saw a lot of people in that airport,
What airport?
like Cancun or something.
When?
Like the whole place was packed
When?
a few days ago
Oh.
on social media. So I guess we can go to Mexico if you want.
No, I'm going by myself.
Oh.
You're a danger. You're a high risk individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not too much to report. At least Andrew's feeling better, right?
Yeah. Thanks for your messages. People were
Checking in on you.
semi-concerned.
Let's have a look at some YouTube messages, shall we? And
Okay.
see what people have said. 1 week ago, somebody said, "Is Andrew coming back to poker?"
Probably. I probably will.
Okay.
It's the only profession I have.
MZ says, "I don't know why I just found this channel." Well, MZ, it's because Andrew does not promote Tel's podcast for some reason. He just thinks people will discover it.
I'll promote this one.
Been a long-time subscriber of Andrew's. For some reason, this only popped up now. Hope you guys are well.
MZ?
MZ. Hi, MZ. Nice to see you. Welcome to Tel's.
I've tried promoting it, and it just seems like I don't get a whole lot of interaction after promoting it.
What do you expect people to do?
Say something.
How are you supposed to comment on something that you don't know anything about?
What do you mean?
Like, how do you promote it?
Well, like if I post it on Instagram stories and I say any feedback would be appreciated, any sort of thoughts about this whatsoever, and nobody sends a single message.
Well, we talked about this.
What?
People like to be like, you have to make it easy for people to give you feedback.
Mm-hmm.
If you just say, "Tell me what you think,"
I thought
you are not top of mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, people have a million different things.
So you have to like prod them into a
so you have
specific.
to ask a specific question.
I'm still learning about this social media thing.
I am too. I don't know it.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know. At least we get to chat to each other.
Okay, one more. Junkan said, "Weird in a cute, mushy, doughy way. A little goofy watching Nimi and Boosie with these giant microphones just have a regular discussion. But nice to see my favorite vlogger, though after a lengthy drought after 4 years of being addicted to his vlog. And nice t-shirt, Boosie." Thank you, Junkan.
Are these giant microphones?
Giant.
Seems sort of standard size to me.
Thank you for your comments. We really do appreciate it. If you like this podcast, please, you know what to do. You subscribe, you comment, you like it, you share it with a friend, another poker-loving friend.
Click the notification bell so you'll know immediately when to start watching.
Ring the bell.
That's right. Ring the bell. Ring that bell. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, I think we should keep it short. We
Okay.
don't really have anything exciting to talk about because we've just been keeping Andrew alive.
Yes.
And
Thanks for keeping me alive. I
if you
appreciate
didn't know, now you know. The vid was here and now it's out and we forge on.
Great.
Until next time, when you tune in to your favorite video podcast, Tells. Bye.
Bye.